Everyone ready? All right, throw the opening statement, Coach.
Yeah, good to get a win at home. Didn't play clean, all the way through. Had some moments there offensively where we thought we had a chance to really, we had 2 screenplays off the top of my head, that were inches away from getting inside that block. They drifted a little bit. We're a little inconsistent, herky-jerky offensively at time or throughout the game. We'd make a play and it'd get called back with a holding, or we would have something there and we'd be just a little bit off. Defensively, I thought we played really solid throughout the whole game except for one drive. The drive right before the half, we helped them out with a penalty, but I thought we played hard and consistent. I thought our kids never panicked, for a team that's got a lot of young guys, a lot of new guys that's building towards becoming a winning program. I thought we never panicked. I thought we kept the faith in a herky-jerky football game where we weren't functioning as well as we would like, obviously, but winning in college football is hard. That team, I told everybody all week, I think, like I said, Louisiana Lafayette beat them 24-7 2 years ago. South Alabama was 7-7 at halftime, 21-7 in the fourth quarter. This team, they play everybody close. Tulane last week, it should have been 14-3 or 14-7 at the half. Coach Selfo does a great job. They've always been really good. They got good players, and I was proud though that some things that wasn't going our way, maybe because of lack of execution, maybe just not playing as clean as we would like offensively at times. We never panicked. We didn't hit the panic button. We kept playing, kept doing our thing, and then Tate hit Larry Simmons for a big post. Got called back with a holding call, and 1 or 2 plays later, Ethan hits Justin Reed. Young guy, made a great play, and I thought that got us back to a 2-score lead. I thought our defense stepped up big when they had to. The big turnover on the first play of the game, by Ty Mims. Ty's a proven player in this league. He's got to play like a proven player. He can't put that ball on the ground right there on the first play of the game. We're going to be off and running. I think he picked up several yards. We're going to be second and manageable right there. And we fumbled and give it to him in the red. And our defense bows up and holds them to a field goal. That's for 2 weeks in a row we played really good red zone defense, and that's something I'm proud of. There's things we can build on. There's things we've got to fix, and we got a big game next week. One of the biggest games been played in this stadium in a long, long time. And so with that, I'll open it up.
Coach, would you say that your defensive performance, at least not only throughout the game, but after the first possession, did that really help the rest of the team kind of forward the momentum of where you guys want to go?
Yeah. You didn't like the first possession?
I mean, as far as you guys hopefully.
Oh, I thought you were talking about defense. No, I thought our defense played good. I thought, we gave up a field goal on that possession when they got the ball inside the 10. I thought you were talking about defense's first possession. No, I thought our defense, the only drive defensively that I didn't like was the drive right before the half. They did a good job of getting us in an empty check. That wasn't a great situation for us. They took advantage of that. Great by them. They got good coaches too. And Coach Bignell adjusted our empty check after that play for the rest of the game. We were really good out of empty, but they got us right there. And then the very next play, man, with the time ticking down, they ran the ball from about the 10-yard line and they ran it in. We were in a pass defense, a bracket coverage, and just didn't fit it well. We played the pass all the way right there. So great 2 calls by them. That was our only drive defensively where I wasn't pleased. The rest of the game I was pleased. I thought as the game wore on, I thought we got more and more pass rush. I thought we had several tip balls, which could have led to opportunities to more turnovers. Great to see Dylan Lawrence step in and get that pick 6. Great call by Coach Bignell right there. Dylan got out under 1. Great catch. I know MJ's smiling again right now with that. And, so I thought all in all defensively we played hard. We played relentless. We gang tackled, we rallied to the ball, and we bowed up in the red zone except for that one drive, which is the way we want to play defense.
When you hired Clay back in December, is that this kind of performance, the kind of defense you envisioned?
Yeah, but both weeks, the style of play we're playing is what I envisioned. We got tired last week. We got tired. We like I said, I've gone into that a lot. We got tired, and then we didn't get to play the whole game. zone-based scheme, eyes on the quarterback, rally him to the ball. Every now and then, they're gonna get some plays on us, but you don't get points for that. You only get points for getting in the end zone. We never panic. We our motto is snap it again and we will win, and we do that. We didn't give up any huge explosives tonight, and they took several shots at us, and proud of that.
Will, outside of the big run by Kenyon Clay right there, the run game just felt like it was missing something.
Yeah.
Really struggled in that first half. What's kind of your take? What was missing?
Yeah, I'll have to go to the tape, but it was herky-jerky. I agree with you, Andrew. Something we're not proud of, something we got to look at and see and address and get fixed. You know what I mean?
Do you feel like that kind of made the passing game was working, but do you feel like it kind of made it one-dimensional towards a certain point?
I don't necessarily know if it made us one-dimensional. I think they wanted to make us one-dimensional. I think they wanted us to throw the ball, and I think that's something that they were gonna live with. It was obvious they were coming to the game to do that. Now we could have done some things better to help, and we were better late. We ran the ball better late. We got some things shored up. We made some adjustments right there, and we popped one late, and we hit some others. We were better with our gap schemes tonight than our zone schemes. We really were wanting to get our outside zone going, and we kept going back to that. But we were better, with our gap schemes. Our gap schemes were pretty good, and then we got a little G-play kick out late in the game where we popped it for a touchdown. Disappointed in our outside zone. We've been really good at that throughout fall camp, and we'll have to get to the tape. We'll have to address it. We got to get it fixed.
Well, with Dennis out, you have to turn another receiver, Larry Simmons tonight. Looked almost opened every play.
Yeah, Larry's great, and it was great to get him back at Z. That's really his natural position, and then of course Davis Dalton and J.J. Butler are really coming on, so they're playing at a high level. That's a group that we really believe in, and had some opportunities to get on the ball more. Looking at Larry, had over 100 yards, and I guess he had a post that was brought back. Kyron and Justin Reed made some plays, but Davis and J.J. Butler are really coming on in X, and feel good about them. I guess, Ty Mims was inconsistent again tonight. Ty's got to own that. He's a good football player. That's a great kid, and they put the ball on the ground, and he dropped a for sure touchdown pass. He'll own that and fix that. I know he will, but he's got to. We hit Davis Dalton on a crossing route for a touchdown. So those young wideouts, man, I think that was, it seemed like every time y'all interviewed me in the offseason, Dima, that was the position of question. We feel really good about that group.
Coach, following up on that, watching Larry, how important do you think he can be to this offense?
Really important. He's a great player, a great recruit. Everybody in the country wanted him. It was a great recruiting battle to get him, and he got a chance to be special. A lot of those guys do at that spot.
Will going wrong with Andrew Stein with this team?
Don't know. Hadn't talked to him about it. He made his extra points. I know in the second one we had a high snap, but we got it down. But that was that created the herky-jerkiness too, because those two field goals would have given us an opportunity to extend it out and give us a little more cushion right there. Would have also allowed us to kick off, and our young kickoff guy was excellent tonight on kickoffs, Luke Stewart. So we would have been able to see them getting the ball around, the 40 or whatever right there. We'd have been kicking off and pinning them deep. So missing those two field goals was also a critical element in the herky-jerkiness of the game. Another place where we can execute better and function better and play better. You didn't ask me.
Will, just as you're on the sidelines and you guys are having the slow start, what do you think that was maybe causing it? It took the fumbled punt over at the 10-yard line for you guys to get going.
That was awesome, man. Great punt by Bryce Lofton. And then Bryce was incredible tonight too. 4 punts for 47.5. We down 2 inside the 20. I think Josh Bledsoe was the one down there that created it, got it done. That was huge. And special teams been a big point of emphasis all offseason. I thought that's the best kickoff cover effort we've had since we've been here. Point of emphasis, and that was huge. That was huge to kind of swing momentum right there, and that was big. We got to keep doing those things.
Being the quarterback coach that you've been in the past, what do you see the difference between Rodemaker and between Ethan Crawford?
Just all in all, as an offense, we just got to execute better. We have a lot of things there. We're going to be sick when we wake up and watch the tape tomorrow. You know, we were inches away on 2 screens from getting inside the kick-out block. We drifted a little wide on those 2 catches. We caught another screen and kicked it outside when it's got to come inside and created a holding call. You know, we threw a few balls early. We hit some big balls. You know, we hit Justin Reed down the sideline for a big one, for a touchdown. We hit Larry Simmons on a post. We scrambled. Tate made some out-of-pocket plays tonight where he scrambled at Larry Simmons for a big play. Just consistency. You know, consistency over and over and over again of getting the play call and executing it. And getting it done.
Will, you're very outspoken about recruiting your footprint. And I know Dylan and Larry came in as transfers, but being able to get those guys, when you look at this game at the bigger picture of it and seeing that your 2 best players on each side of the ball are guys who are from your footprint, what can that kind of do when you're looking at bringing guys in to say, listen, at Southern Miss, like, we can make our guys great?
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, that's what we've done ever since we've been here. We focused on this footprint. I think it's kind of cool today. It kind of hit me. You know, Chip Long looked at me and said, man, a lot of parents, you know, at the Eagle Walk down here, and I said, man, it's because of where we recruit. I mean, they're all here, and it's created a very family-like atmosphere. You know, we become the place where they want to come if it doesn't work out, where will they go first, and then we're doing a great job with our high school and junior college recruiting too. And I love those guys, man. You know, we recruit them hard out of high school. If we don't get them the first time, we stay on them, and we want to bring them home and develop a relationship with them and help them grow as young men.
So, Coach, just for me, Casey Thomas, WBT out of Jackson. Going back to that defense and how dominating they were tonight, Chris Jones, you know, coming in for you guys. We've covered him a lot in high school. How have you just seen him develop, and especially tonight, you know, some of the big plays that he made? Can you just talk about him and how you've seen him progress? Yeah,
he's still developing. You know, he's young. He's got a bright future. He really loves the essence of football. He loves the physical part of the game and hitting. He got a dang face mask on a 3rd down one time that he'll be mad about, but he's chasing the football and playing hard, and he's got a bright future. He really, really cares. He wakes up every day with excellence on his mind, and he's extremely driven and fun to coach.
Thanks.
When you look at Dylan's performance tonight, obviously 7 tackles, a pick 6. How have you seen him in his time here just develop his leadership of that defense's team?
He's become a great leader. He's always been a phenomenal person. He's got a great mom, Miss Zeta, and you know, man, he's mature. He's a graduate, and he does an unbelievable job of pulling people to the standard, not stomping on them when they're not meeting the standard. And he was great tonight. Him and Drake Clark were probably the 2, and Kristen Booth that I can say, when things weren't going our way, they just kept saying, hey, man, just keep playing hard. Keep playing for each other. You know, and we'll blow this thing open, but we just got to keep playing. And the funny thing about Dylan is we pick on him a lot. He actually, in his past, he hasn't had great hands. But 2 weeks in a row, he's made 2 great catches. And, you know, he's improved. He's worked hard to improve on that. And you got to thank old MJ smiling down on him, too, a little bit on those. But I love him, man. I couldn't be happier, you know, for anybody in the world than for him to get to make that play.
Crawford has gotten some snaps by design and used in a variety of ways. Is this skill set something that you're hoping to continue to kind of infuse in games going forward?
Yeah, you know, we're just herky-jerky again. You know, we didn't get in a lot of rhythm, especially early. If we can get in a rhythm and get into some sustainable drives, you're able to see more of those packages and more of those things. You know, but when you're on the field, off the field, on the field, off the field, sometimes that can be hard. And you know, so that's something we'll continue to work on and continue to get better at. You know, obviously be a point of emphasis again this week. Thought Kyron Heath showed his talent again for the 2nd week in a row. You know, that tight end room is really good. Jezelowski's another young guy. I don't think we were able to get in the game tonight because of the nature of it, but he's a young guy that's got a bright future that's going to be really, really good. And was pleased to see, you know, Justin Reed and Kyron Heath make some big plays for us in tight end.
2 more questions for Coach.
Just looking to next week against US South, any improvements that you think you may need to make?
Oh yeah, we've been talking about it. Yeah, we gotta execute better. We gotta play cleaner. We gotta do our job better. Yeah.
Anything else for Coach?
Appreciate
Thank
you
you, Coach.
guys, man. Thank y'all so much.
Thanks.
What's up with you guys?
Well, Coach Hall just said that they like to have made fun of you in the past for not having great hands. In the last 2 weeks, you've had 2 picks. Talk about that itself.
That is a true fact. So every day in practice, I just been putting in extra work, getting on the drill machine, just been doing a lot of ball drills. That's been my biggest thing this off season, and coming into the season, just working on my hands, and then it paid off.
What'd you see on your pick six?
Man, I read it. I got the call. We like to say get the call, get the assignment, and then think about your assignment. You know, that's what I did. And I read it and I just jumped at it.
Coach Hall said it seems like MJ has been looking down upon you lately. Do you kind of feel that? Can you kind of talk about what that's been like for you these last 2 games?
It's been nothing short of amazing, man. I'm glad that I had the opportunity to do that just for MJ. MJ meant a lot to me. And knowing that if he was here, he would have been making them plays, and I'm just glad I can recreate that for him.
What's it been like just playing 2 games in this Clay Bignell defense now compared to last year?
Man, just a little more nastier, man. Just a little more nastier.
Dylan, just when you think about your time here at Southern Miss, you know, obviously this team has been through a lot, just from last season, this season. Think about your leadership. How do you think that's impacted the play? You know, the guys on defense, the guys around you.
Man, I try to bring somebody along with me every day, man. So the standard is the standard. You know, you don't really just got to beat guys, but you just got to pull them along. You know, you just got to let them understand that stuff might not go your way, but how do you respond? I'm glad that Coach Hall gave me the opportunity to be a leader on this team. You know, to be able to bring people in and help them understand the game better. You know, just being an overall leader for them guys, and I can't help but just to thank him just for allowing me to do that.
Coach Hall also mentioned last week you felt like you guys were a little bit tired against Kentucky. Thinking about the progression, how do you feel like the defense improved, you know, as far as keeping themselves uptight and just, you know, attacking every time?
Last week, man, I felt like we was a little more relaxed just because we had a lot of stuff going on with the game delay and everything like that. This week, we had it on our mind that we was going to go out and attack. First play, you know, set the tone and set the standard. And that was our mentality throughout the game.
2 different times tonight, the offense fumbles deep in your own territory, and then both times you guys basically forced Southeastern to have to settle for field goals. They only get to run 3 plays. What do you feel like that says about this defense?
It says a lot, man. I feel like we're maturing. It's not a lot of complaining about what the offense did and didn't do. We control what we control. You know, we go out there and we play ball. So with that mindset right there, just whatever the offense do, we know we're gonna do our thing whenever we go out there in the field. No matter if we in our territory or theirs, we still gonna be the nasty bunch.
Now I know tonight, you know, wasn't perfect, but very dominating defense. What are you just looking forward? What are maybe some things that you want to just focus in on to continue to play defense like the way you guys played tonight?
We definitely got to cut out the errors, man. We had too many defensive penalties. We doing that, we're killing ourselves. You know, we can't kill ourselves. We got to kill the other team. So if we can eliminate those, the defense would be a lot better.
How are you feeling personally, just playing nickel now after being more safety last year? How are those 2 games been?
It's a big change, but I like it, man. I get to blitz a little more, you know, get to be in the box a little more, still be on the perimeter. It's great, man. I actually love it now. I was a little shaky about it when they first told me. I was a little scared to make the adjustment, but it's been nothing short but amazing. So I'm loving it.
Anything else for Dylan? All right, thank you, Dylan.
Thank you guys for your time.
Larry and Kenyon.
For Tate and Larry, I mean, you guys seemed like you had really good chemistry tonight. 100-yard night for you. I mean, what was working between you guys?
I think I just have a lot of trust built up in him from spring and fall camp. I know he's going to find a way to get open. So.
Yeah, just going off what Tate said, you know, we prepare well in practice, and you know, when the game comes, we execute everything. So that's what we did tonight.
Larry, your first home game at Southern Miss, closer to home for you. Did you have any family here today?
Oh yeah, I had a lot of my family came out, tailgated. People was in the stands. You know, I had a lot of my family come out. Man, I'm just glad to be close to home where my family can come to the Raleigh area, their home game, and support me.
And what are your thoughts so far on your fit and how important you can be in this offense?
I mean, you know, just coming in the spring, you know, and just getting ready and seeing what Coach Hall was doing and what Coach Owen was doing and what they was able to draw up and how I'm able to be a big playmaker in this offense. And you know, I'm just glad to be here and glad to be a part of this offense.
Tate, 2 games now, we've seen the offense click, seen the offense struggle. Just through those 2 games, what do you think helps the offense get rolling, get clicking?
I think it was tough last week because we had the kickoff delayed like 2 hours, and then we couldn't really get in the rhythm coming out that late. We were kind of all cold and stuff, but I think after the first few drives today, we got in the rhythm and we started rolling.
What kind of caused that for you guys? Was it maybe just chemistry more, mentality stuff, play calling?
I think we got the chemistry down. I think just getting first downs and driving down the field, I think, connecting with these guys.
Kenyon, you know, a lot went right on your run tonight, but it seemed like for most of the night, the run game kind of struggled. What worked in your play that probably should have been happening the rest of the night, if that makes sense?
To be honest, on that play I had, it was just the right call, against the right defense. It was field pressure, and we ran into the boundary, so like, you know, you kind of have leverage right there, so I just took it upon my hands to, you know, make a play.
What do you think made it difficult, you know, in the beginning of the games as a team to run the ball?
I just think they were just really flat. They were really fast flow guys, you know. So, you know, we were working on trying to look for the cutback sometime, but you know, it's not there every time. So like, you know, just gotta be happy with those 3-4 yard runs that, you know, that'll end up going into the 20, 50, and you know, possibly 70. You know.
Larry, I'm curious. Coach said that putting you back at Z was kind of your natural position. Would you agree with that?
Oh yeah, I was at 8 last game. I was kind of frustrated because I wasn't getting the ball live. Like, dang, Z working. And, you know, I'm a team player, so once they moved me back to Z, I was like, oh, okay, I already know what I'm finna do. So you see, in this game, I did my thing, and you know, I want to keep moving forward and continue to do the same thing each game, each week.
What's your relationship with Ethan? I mean, you know, you guys coming at 2 different times, 2 different, you know, ways that you guys perceive. What's your setup with Ethan? What are you guys talking about?
We both try to help each other out on the field. When he goes in, I'll try to help him. When I go in, he'll try to help me. And then off the field, we hang out a lot. So my relationship with him is really strong.
Tate, Larry, first home game for you guys. You know, what was the coolest part about it? What did you guys like the most about this environment?
It was great. They packed it out pretty good. I think we'll get some more fans next game, but I think the fireworks are pretty cool. I've never seen that before.
I wouldn't say that. I feel like the environment was great, and I feel like if we keep doing what we're doing, more fans will come out and we'll have an even bigger crowd. So I'm just ready to see that happen.
Anything else for these 3? All right, thanks guys.
All right.